Hello, viewers. I am Ratan. Welcome to the brand new episode of Creative Techno College Presents Talk Show. Today, we are going to discuss about student perspective, and perspective of a student can be better explained by a teacher, as the teacher always surrounded by the students. So, for the today's episode, we have Mr. Saroj Kumar Pradhan sir, who is working as the reader and head of the department of English at Culture Autonomous College, Culture. Sir, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Sir, it's been a long time. I think it is 30 years of experience you have in this field. So, first of all, we all want to know how did you come to this profession?
Uh, Actually, so this is a noble profession, and I am a teacher. Proudly, I can say I am a teacher not by chance but by choice.
Sir?
And I choose to be a teacher from the beginning of my educational career. And when I took a subject like English, I decided to be a teacher of English. And I started my career in the 90s. 1990s, I started my career as a teacher, and since that, I have been working, and I have been teaching students of so many varieties, and I am doing like this.
Yes, sir, no doubt. As a teacher for more than 20 years, you had come through a number of students, or we can say variety of students, and you have witnessed also a evolution of the student lives. So, what difference you have been observed through these years?
Yes, very nice question to this context. So, I have been teaching English for the last more than 20 years, so to say. And in a composite college like my college, I have been teaching English for the intermediate students and for the UG students, students of UG classes, undergraduate
Yes.
classes. And also, it is a rare opportunity to teach the technical students also. And I have got that opportunity to teach the technical students, management students.
Yes.
Also, rare experience to teach the CBSE students and ICSE students. However, I have been teaching students in a composite college of intermediate and UG. Apart from that, also I have interaction with the varieties of students of other sectors.
Yes.
And I feel that the broader concept studentship, so to say, or scholarship, day to day, the attitude of the students, the behavior of the students, concentration of the students going to be changed. 10 years, 10 years,
Yes.
10 years, 30 years, a very rapid change, so to say, I have seen. However, students should focus on the attitude and the behavior of his personality and career. And a teacher should also concentrate on the building of the career of a student, not only on education, but also other parts of his life, behavior, attitude, all-round development, personality, everything you have to focus. And we are trying to do that in this changing situation also.
How the students behave at that time and nowadays?
Actually, change is an automatic process.
Yes.
You see, change is very obvious. Time to time, situation compels the students to change their behavior.
Yes.
In our time, when I started my career as a teacher, I saw the students with the good qualities of a student, so to say, and the morality was there with the students. But after some years, I came to know that students are changing in their behavior and attitude. And also, at that time, students were teacher centric, so to say, teacher centric. And they were purely guided by the teachers.
Teachers.
But at present, in a digitalized world,
Yes.
teachers are there to teach, but students are not there
They have
to
to
listen.
listen.
They listen, but they more listen to the other aspect. That means they have social media, they have the digital world, they
Yes.
have the Google,
Yes.
everything is there to. So a source is there. So a teacher is trying to drag the student to his field, to his sector. but students is not 100% ready to be dragged there. Sometimes he is actually taken away from the
Yes.
main track. That is the problem nowadays. Yes, like this.
Then, sir, if we talk about the critical thinking, learning ability, and the creativity of students, what you have observed at that time and nowadays?
Yes, a very good point is there. Before 10 years, before 15 years, you see students possess that ability, thinking ability, reasoning ability, so to say, creativity was there with the students. Teacher used to teach the students in the classroom and used to advise them to refer some books.
Yes.
Coming back from the classrooms, students were also engaged inside the library and reading some books.
Yes.
That was the creativity. They read something and they create something. They make down notes or think something. So that creativity was there, and students were writing something, students were creating something, students were making their own projects, etc. But nowadays, students find the shortcut.
Yes.
Then they rarely go to the library. They sit with a mobile phone, Android phone. They search the things from the sources,
Google.
various sources, their immediate sources.
Yes.
So at that time, creativity was there. Actually, now students are lacking that.
There is a less number of critical thinking or
Yes, yes, yes.
creativity,
Critical
we
thing is
can say.
not there actually.
Okay. So, viewers, discussion on this topic will continue. Let's take a short break.
ଅନୁଗୁଳସ୍ଥିତ କ୍ରିଏଟିଭ୍ ଟେକ୍ନୋ କଲେଜ ରାଜ୍ୟର ଏକ ଅଗ୍ରଣୀ ଶିକ୍ଷାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ। ରାଜ୍ୟ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ସ୍ୱୀକୃତିପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ଏବଂ ଉତ୍କଳ ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ସହଭାଗିତାରେ ପ୍ରଫେସନାଲ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ପାଠ୍ୟକ୍ରମ BBA, BCA ଏବଂ BSc କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ସାଇନ୍ସ ଦିଆଯାଉଅଛି। କଲେଜର 10 ଏକର ପରିମିତ ନିଜସ୍ୱ କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ଥିବାବେଳେ ଏହା ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ସର୍ବପ୍ରଥମ ଏବଂ ଏକମାତ୍ର ପ୍ରଫେସନାଲ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ କଲେଜ, ଯାହା ଓଡ଼ିଶା ସରକାରଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସ୍ୱୀକୃତିପ୍ରାପ୍ତ। ଅଭିଜ୍ଞ ଅଧ୍ୟାପକ ଅଧ୍ୟାପିକାମାନଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ବୈଷୟିକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ଦେବା ସହିତ ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ସ୍କିଲ୍ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ମଧ୍ୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରାଯାଇଥାଏ। ନିୟମିତ ପାଠ୍ୟକ୍ରମ ବ୍ୟତୀତ ଉଚ୍ଚମାନର ନିଯୁକ୍ତି ଭିତ୍ତିକ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦିଆଯାଉଅଛି। ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କର ଗମନାଗମନ ସୁବିଧା ପାଇଁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି, ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ଏବଂ ଡେ ସ୍କଲାର ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଟିନ୍ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ମଧ୍ୟ ଉପଲବ୍ଧ। କ୍ରିଏଟିଭ୍ ଟେକ୍ନୋ କଲେଜ ଦୀର୍ଘ ବର୍ଷ ଧରି କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟରେ ରେକର୍ଡ ସୃଷ୍ଟି କରିଅଛି। ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ଏହା ଏକମାତ୍ର କଲେଜ ଯାହାର ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀମାନେ କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ମଲ୍ଟିନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟରତ। ଅଧିକ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମ ୱେବସାଇଟ୍, ଗୁଗଲ, ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ୍, ଇନଷ୍ଟାଗ୍ରାମରେ ଫଲୋ କରନ୍ତୁ କିମ୍ବା ଆମ କର୍ପୋରେଟ୍ ଅଫିସ୍ ତାମ୍ରିତ କଲୋନୀ ଅନୁଗୁଳକୁ ଯୋଗାଯୋଗ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ।
Come back after this break. Sir, we have discussed about the student lives before and nowadays. Sir, according to you, is there any challenges to the student mass nowadays?
Obviously, challenges are there, threats are there nowadays. In this age of transformation, everything is going to change actually. The students are lacking that activity, the creativity, thinking ability, everything is lacking there. So to say, the digitalization has brought a shortcut way to prepare their study. A student's focus, a student's motto is to acquire more knowledge from the sources. And main source is the book. But nowadays, students are focusing on that process of digitalization. You see, in the recent COVID situation, online classes were there,
Yes.
and students were given a handset, Android set, and they are that is actually user friendly. So to say, it is user friendly. A small boy, a small kid, you see, he is also very comfortable in using these things. But when they get a handset, a mobile set, or an Android set, they directly go to the website or your YouTube or different things are there. Study is less there. They concentrate on study for a very limited time, but they spend more time playing games
Yes.
are doing any
Watching videos.
activity, watching videos,
Videos.
video games,
Yes.
etc. They are engaged there. so that some students are misguided by this activity. So when a student is away from his study and he is doing other than his study, that means he is making some harm to his career. So that is a very bad impact on the students, and that is the greatest threat for the students. The students are misguided by it, and nowadays you see the crimes are there. You see, children or students below 18 years are now committing crimes.
Yes.
Some students are they are engaged different objectionable activities. And that is the impact of this digital.
Digitalization.
So there is a challenge for the students how to concentrate on the study, how to build up a career, and how to focus on study, doing all these study
So we
things.
can say that students are more impatient nowadays
Mm.
due to the digitalization. They
Yes,
need a shortcut method to achieve
yes,
something.
yes, yes, yes.
Sir, were the challenges there before 20 years?
No, no, no. Before 20 years, this was not there. Actually, scope was there very less. A student was under the guidance of a teacher in the school, in the college,
Yes,
and after coming that, he was under the guidance of his parents.
parents.
So that he was taking education in the school and the college, and he was taking moral education in his home. His parents were there to guide him.
Yes.
He was sharing with the parents. He was sharing with the brothers and sisters. Some joint family was there. Interaction was there. There was a lot of scope to learn a moral education. But nowadays, most of the students you see they live in a very small family, molecule
Yes.
family. Father, mother, only one sister or one brother like that. Little chance is there to learn moral education from the family. So family ambience is a factor.
Yes.
At that time, that family ambience was there, chance was there, opportunity was there to learn. But nowadays, students are not getting chance to learn these things.
So, sir, what are the method, or we can say the techniques to overcome these challenges?
So it is the responsibility of the society, it is the responsibility of the teachers, and also it is the responsibility of the parents. We all are responsible for this moral degradation.
Yes.
Government is now introducing courses on ethics and values.
Yes, sir.
You see in the UG classes,
Yes,
in the ACC syllabus, you see 25 marks of ethics and values. Government is introduced in the UG classes for the 6 semesters. Only for all the 6 semesters, ethics and value is there.
There.
There is moral education.
Yes.
There is consciousness about tobacco, drinks, drugs, etc. There is respect for women, etc. etc. This is ethics and value. Government is introducing. Government is planning to impose this. What are the students doing? They are just preparing for the exam before the exam date, writing on the exam paper only to get marks.
Yes.
But they are not taking it to the heart. They are not learning what is that ethics and value.
Yes.
They are only learning only to write on the exam.
Examination.
That is the difference. If the students will visualize, the students will understand this is essential for my career, this is essential for my life, this is essential for my profession, then only it will be fruitful. Otherwise, it will be confined to pen and paper.
Yes. Okay, so then, as we are in a transformation era,
Yes.
today world has seen a huge transformation,
Yes.
which leads to heavy competition in the market.
Yes.
So, what are the opportunities students can avail in his career?
Yes. See, this is the era of competition. This is a competitive world. Everywhere there is a competition. And whenever a student is taking admission in any course, his prime motto is how to get a job.
Yes.
And it is very difficult to get a job in this competitive world. Thousands of students are there preparing for the job. What to do? Student has the dream, student has the desire, student has the hope also. One thing, keep in the preparation, go on preparing with a motto, but one thing you have to prepare for that job. You have to prepare. How to prepare? You have to acquire the soft skill for that actually. Soft skill, I mean leadership, time management, stress management, all round activity of the student should be there. He should prepare for the job with all these qualifications, all these requisite qualifications, then he should go for that job. Not that he will pass with a good certificate and he will get a job, not like that. After passing from a specific degree, he has to prepare himself also with all these qualities. That is the soft skill. Different skills are there. So that government is shouting skill development.
Yes, sir.
Skill development course, skill enhancement course. Skill is most important. He has to possess that skill actually.
Yes.
And soft skill is most important. Okay. So chances are there. You can achieve. You can reach there with a concentration with all sorts of preparation.
So we can say that most of the students nowadays are degree centric, not skill centric. They
Yes.
want a degree from the university or college. They are continuing their courses. So, sir, is the only hope that they can get a job after the course they have pursuing, or anything else have there?
Actually, we parents are responsible. So when a student is just starting his career, we just instill in his mind, prepare for that job.
Yes.
Either medical science or engineering or IIT or NIT, like that.
Yes.
But options are there. So many options are that. Not that you will be a doctor or you will be an engineer, not like that. Students having degree from IIT or NIT are also working in different sectors.
Yes.
You see, nowadays students are qualifying civil services. Or also students are there working in the software
Yes.
or in the IT sector. Not that they are doing their work by getting that certificate. Not that they have to possess some skill
Skill.
so that they can perform there. So performance is important, skill is important, degree is not important, your qualification is not important.
Yes.
Students having degree from IIT also working as a collector, district magistrate.
Yes, sir.
But that happens also.
Yes.
So students are there passing from NIT also working in the IT sector.
Yes, sir.
So this is the thing actually. Not that you can get a job after getting your education. You have to work somewhere. You have to do somewhere according to your choice, according to your performance, according to your skill actually. Like that.
So, viewers, let's take another break. Then we will continue on this topic.
ଅନୁଗୁଳ ସ୍ଥିତ କ୍ରିଏଟିଭ୍ ଟେକ୍ନୋ କଲେଜ ରାଜ୍ୟର ଏକ ଅଗ୍ରଣୀ ଶିକ୍ଷାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ। ରାଜ୍ୟ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ସ୍ୱୀକୃତିପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ଏବଂ ଉତ୍କଳ ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ସହଭାଗିତାରେ ପ୍ରଫେସନାଲ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ପାଠ୍ୟକ୍ରମ BBA, BCA ଏବଂ BSc କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ସାଇନ୍ସ ଦିଆଯାଉଅଛି। କଲେଜର 10 ଏକର ପରିମିତ ନିଜସ୍ୱ କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ଥିବାବେଳେ ଏହା ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ସର୍ବପ୍ରଥମ ଏବଂ ଏକମାତ୍ର ପ୍ରଫେସନାଲ ଡିଗ୍ରୀ କଲେଜ, ଯାହା ଓଡ଼ିଶା ସରକାରଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସ୍ୱୀକୃତିପ୍ରାପ୍ତ। ଅଭିଜ୍ଞ ଅଧ୍ୟାପକ ଅଧ୍ୟାପିକାମାନଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ବୈଷୟିକ ଶିକ୍ଷା ଦେବା ସହିତ ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ସ୍କିଲ୍ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ମଧ୍ୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରାଯାଇଥାଏ। ନିୟମିତ ପାଠ୍ୟକ୍ରମ ବ୍ୟତୀତ ଉଚ୍ଚମାନର ନିଯୁକ୍ତି ଭିତ୍ତିକ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦିଆଯାଉଅଛି। ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କର ଗମନାଗମନ ସୁବିଧା ପାଇଁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି, ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ଏବଂ ଡେ ସ୍କଲାର ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଟିନ୍ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ମଧ୍ୟ ଉପଲବ୍ଧ। କ୍ରିଏଟିଭ୍ ଟେକ୍ନୋ କଲେଜ ଦୀର୍ଘ ବର୍ଷ ଧରି କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟରେ ରେକର୍ଡ ସୃଷ୍ଟି କରିଅଛି। ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ଏହା ଏକମାତ୍ର କଲେଜ ଯାହାର ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀମାନେ କ୍ୟାମ୍ପସ୍ ପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ମଲ୍ଟିନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟରତ। ଅଧିକ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମ ୱେବସାଇଟ୍, ଗୁଗଲ, ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ୍, ଇନଷ୍ଟାଗ୍ରାମରେ ଫଲୋ କରନ୍ତୁ କିମ୍ବା ଆମ କର୍ପୋରେଟ୍ ଅଫିସ୍ ତାମ୍ରିତ କଲୋନୀ ଅନୁଗୁଳକୁ ଯୋଗାଯୋଗ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ।
Welcome back after the break. Sir, we are discussing about the opportunities students can avail after their completion of the course. Then, sir, do you feel the current way students are educating themselves makes them fully prepared to meet the need of 21st century?
Yes. It's a nice question actually. What is the need of the 21st century actually? So time was there. A formal education was going on.
Yes.
Student has to take admission somewhere, read for some years, complete his degree, and come out with a good certificate with good marks.
Yes.
Then he has to seek for a job, search for a job, and he was getting the job. Chance was there getting the job. But in this 21st century, now the scope is not there like this. Not so easy that to get a job.
Yes, sir.
You see, a student has to prepare for the job for any sector. But what is the need of the hours? You have the qualification, you have the degree, you have the certificate. But what is most important, you should have that skill to discharge your duty or responsibilities. Responsibility is there, accountability is there, and commitment is there. These things are there because you are working in a banking sector. Commitment should be there. Accountability should be there. Also, responsibility should be there. So it may be in banking sector, it may be in the government sector, or it may be in the IT sector. Wherever you go, you have to keep your commitment. You have certain accountability, certain responsibility. That is the need of the hour. Not that we will go and join the duty at 10 o'clock and we will return back after 5 p.m. Not that, not like that. In between that, you have to discharge a lot of things. You have to perform a lot of things and you have to fulfill your commitment. Target is there. In any job, target is there. So, in the 21st century, we have to prepare to meet the needs of the 21st century. We fully prepared actually. A student has to prepare for the career or the profession with all the skills we have discussed earlier, that soft skill. So you will be a team leader. You should have that leadership quality. You are the leader of the team. You should have the time management, how to do all these things in time management, stress management. So to say, if some work is not completed, stress will be there. How to manage with that stress? That is stress management, time management, stress management, leadership, problem solving attitude. These are the things you have to actually focus on that. So the need of the hour is you have to be very skillful while you are performing your work and duty. That's all.
These are the things, or we can say this is the requirement for the 21st century.
Yes.
And students nowadays preparing for that thing.
Students are to there, but it is our responsibility to guide them. Go in this way, not on that way. So we have to guide. The mentors are there to guide. The teachers are there to guide. The parents are there to guide actually, so that they will go in that way to achieve the success.
So we can say that they have the ability, but we the teacher have to show them the right path.
Yes.
Where to continue.
Yes.
Then,
Guidance is most. Guidance is most.
Yes.
Okay.
Then sir, how do you look the next 20 years of student lives?
You see, I have seen students for the last 20 years.
Yes, sir.
I have experienced mixed experiences, and I see how students have lost something. They are lacking actually, but I am quite optimistic about this. After 20 years, I think these problems will be not there. I think the quality of a student will be restored again. You see, in our practical life, changes are there. The choice of the people was there before 20 years. Now the choice is different. You see, our dressing sense, our food habits, it is also changing. Before 20 years, parents were feeding their children with their home prepared foods. They were sending their kids to the schools with a tiffin box, with a water bottle, with a tiffin box, not to use anything outside. But what happens nowadays? Nowadays, children don't prefer your home prepared foods. If you compel to take this food in the tiffin box, what happens in the school? They exchange their tiffin with their friends.
Yes, sir.
They don't like to take that food. Nowadays, you see, choice of the children is different nowadays.
Yes.
But you see nowadays, again that choice has returned. Again, parents are very much conscious about the health of their children. So again, the choice of food, the choice of dress is again changing. We are returning back again. So I hope with this changing situation, after 20 years, attitude of the student will be also changed. They will be positive. After some days, they will be when they will realize their faults, their mistakes. Again, they will come back to the original track. But sometime they are misguided. Some of the students are misguided, and they have lost their actually quality of a student. They have lost. But after some years, I think again they will be restored. Again, that quality will be with the students. Again, the students will be running after the teachers. Again, the students will be running with some books. I think this will be very positive actually when these things are there.
So, sir, any advice or suggestion you want to give to the student mass?
I mean to say, it is our moral responsibility to teach good things to the students. We advise our students obey your parents, respect your teachers, respect the seniors. But sometimes students ignore these things.
Yes.
Whose responsibility is it? It is the responsibility of society and the parents. Not that a teacher can only guide the students. It is the responsibility of the society and also the parents.
Parents.
My advice, my suggestion is the parents should give more time to their children, their wards. Now, nowadays, people are running with their assignments, with their works, with their responsibilities, and they focus more time on their works, less time to their family.
Yes.
My sincere advice is please give some time to the family, spend some time with your children so that they can interact with you, they can share their feelings with you. Nowadays, a boy or a girl is sitting with either laptop or Android
And
phone, sharing with the friends by chatting, not by verbal words, but by
yes,
chatting.
like that.
He's sharing with the friends. He's away from the family atmosphere. But directly sit with your child, either boy or girl. Interact with him or her. Share your feelings with him or her so that he or she can share with you. So problems inside the mind can be shared with the seniors or the parents, can be solved. If you will leave the child alone there, suppose he is not doing well in the study, he is not performing well in the examination, he is getting very poor marks. Ultimately, he will be depressed,
Yes.
and that depression will ruin his career.
Yes.
If you are sharing with your child day to day life, in day to day life, if you are sharing with the child, then his problem will be solved, and he will be shared, and his feelings will be shared, and his thoughts will be shared. So, my advice, my suggestion is again that family ambience will be restored. We will make that atmosphere inside the home, and again that atmosphere will be again restored in the school and colleges, and that relationship of parents with the children again will be restored, the relationship between teacher and students. Everywhere there will be a good positive ambience atmosphere, so that the students perspective will be positive for the next 20 years.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, how the digitalization affect the development of student after 20 years?
Now digitalization will be there. The negative impact of digitalization has done some harm. But when a student, he himself will realize that this is quite harmful for me.
Ye-
His eyesight is also going to be lost.
Yes.
His thinking ability is going to be suppressed, and that creativity is going to be also zero. Ultimately, he will realize, he will repent for that, and again he will get the positive side of the digitalization. He will get the positive aspect of digitalizations.
So we can say that after 20 years, there may be a positive relationship between the digitalization and the student lives.
Yes, yes,
So,
obviously.
thank you, sir, for giving your valuable time and sharing important information to the student mass. Viewers, I think you have got a lot of information. So, herewith, we are ended up our today's episode. We will come back again with a new topic and new guest. Till then, like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe.